What is going on, good people? Welcome to the Dynasty channel. Your boy Smitty, live here doing some Dynasty fantasy football content. Now, if you're new, or let's say you found this channel by way of just suggestion and you think you're watching the main channel, make sure you subscribe to this specific new Dynasty channel. We're doing big things this offseason. We're doing a bunch of Dynasty content. It's all 8 to 10 minute videos, nothing longer than that. That's how we roll. I basically close and shut down the live stream the moment 10 minutes hit. So that's how we're going to roll. That's what's going to make the Dynasty channel different than the redraft channel. The redraft, or not the redraft channel, the main channel. The main channel is going to be redraft, Dynasty, psychology and fantasy football, mock drafting, you name it. Everything under the sun is on the main channel. Nothing's being taken away on the main channel. However, we will do only Dynasty content on the Dynasty channel on top of Dynasty content on the main channel. But you want to be subscribed because it's going to be different. It's going to be short form content, 8 to 10 minute videos. Now, right in front of your face are the Week 12 quarterback rankings. I haven't adjusted this since I did the Week 12 video for Week 12 quarterbacks. So this is not how it's going to go. I haven't messed with this yet, but I do want to, with you guys in the live chat, by the way, and I appreciate you all being here. James is first in the building. Too Quick Basketball, Marcos, that boy, Joe, Iman. Appreciate you all being here. We got 40 people already. This channel has less than 1,000 subscribers. We got 40 people in here. Hit that thumb up button. Let's make it 40 and 40 though. Okay, shall we? Let's have a nice little increase in thumb up action there. Let's go over these quarterbacks. I want you guys all to help me with this. We're gonna rank these quarterbacks for the 2023 Dynasty Fantasy Football season. Okay, this was all done based on Week 12 earlier, and so I left it alone. Let's get into it. Appreciate you all being here. How we have a super chat? How do we have a super chat? Did this go? This isn't on the live channel, the main channel, right? How do we have a super chat already? Tell me this thing launched on the Dynasty channel and not the main channel. Did it really log me into the? Where are we at? Are we live on the main channel right now? Or are we on the Dynasty channel? Because this is making me wonder how we got a super chat because we're not at 1,000 subscribers yet. What channel? What channel am I on? What channel am I on? Am I on my main channel or am I on my Dynasty channel? I don't even know at this point. It's on the main channel, isn't it? Did it really log me out? Oh my God. It logged me out. Well, welcome to the main channel. I switched it over and it didn't take. Whatever. Dynasty on the main channel. That's fine too. Whatever. So let's get through this real quick, and then we got a live show we got to get to in a minute. So we're gonna go with these quarterbacks. We're gonna go with who's the number one Dynasty fantasy football quarterback. I'm gonna say it's Josh Allen. You guys could disagree, and that's fine. But where's Josh Allen? He's over here in the corner. Okay, so Josh Allen is the number one Dynasty fantasy football quarterback. That sucks. I was really hoping I was on the Dynasty channel because I want to build that sucker up. Go over there anyway. Let me drop the link into it. That was the whole point of me going live right now, was to go on the Dynasty channel. Somehow it logged me out and put me back on this. Here's the link. Son of a bee, man. Everybody subscribe to that channel. Maybe we got to go live on that real quickly before we go live back on this channel. I think I'm going to do that. We have to. We got to build that Dynasty channel up. Join me on the Dynasty channel right after this. Right after we do this, we're jumping on the Dynasty channel. We'll talk about a single individual player. We'll cook it up. Maybe we'll talk about Justin Fields from a Dynasty perspective. Maybe we'll talk about somebody. I don't know. But jump in. Yeah, we do need to put Lance on Trey Lance onto this ranking here. Let's go with let's see here. Let me put Lance. I'll drag Lance on when it's time. Okay, so Josh Allen is the number one quarterback. Who's number two? Happy Thanksgiving to you all as well. Trey Lance will be on the ranking. Don't worry. What are we doing here? Who's number two? I'm kind of thinking it's probably got to be Patrick Mahomes. Dude survives anything. Dude's looking like the number one or number two quarterback right now. What's going to change? He's going to have improved wide receiver action over the years. I don't think things are going to get worse for him. So we'll put Mahomes number 2. Who's number 3? Is it Herbert? Is it Jackson? Is it Jalen Hurts? Is it Joseph Burrow? I'm kind of thinking Burrow myself. I know not everybody's going to agree with me. I know some of you are going to think that it's going to be it's going to be Fields. I'm going to go Burrow, number 3. This is me, but I want your input as we go. We'll go Joseph Cigar Smoking Burrow at number 3. Number 4, it's probably going to either be Jalen Hurts. It's got to be Hurts for me. Hurts would be the number 4 Dynasty Fantasy Football 2023 Dynasty Startup Fantasy Football Quarterback. This is a good-looking group of QBs right here. Look at this list right here. That's solid. I don't see how anybody could look at this and say no. You know, like I could see somebody going, I like Hurts 3 and Burrow 4, or I like Burrow 2, and I worry about Josh Allen getting hurt because he runs so much. Like, I get all that. But that is a strong looking 4. Look at those monsters. These are your early quarterbacks, guys. When we talk about early quarterback drafting, these are your early quarterbacks. Who's going next? Is it Herbie bouncing back? Is it Fields? Is Fields going to sustain at his current level of needing to run the football to be a fantasy football monster? Does he sustain? Does Lamar deserve to be talked about? Does Kyler? Does anybody else? Does Tua? Lamar says Feather. I'd take Hurts over Burrow. But these are your early quarterbacks. When we say draft an early quarterback in round 2 or 3 in 2023, and I'm going to be, as I always am, one of the biggest early quarterback advocates in the fantasy football space you can find. Every year I defend this strategy because it deserves to be defending. No one else is defending it. So I'll defend it. I'm so mad that this is not on the Dynasty channel. It was supposed to be. We only have 50. No one's even getting notifications, number 1. We might just stay live from this channel going forward into the 7 p.m. show, because I'm afraid if we end this right now, I don't know, maybe we need to relaunch. I'm going to go a little early on the 7 p.m. show because your boy Smitty's got another Thanksgiving, and I got to do it again. So we're doing the day after with the in-laws, so I got to go do that. So I have to jump off a little early, which means we'll start a little early. Who's next? Is it Lamar? Is it Herbie? I'm probably going to go. Kind of feel like Fields needs to be talked about here. I think I'll go Herbie. I think Herbie has, look, he's been injured. He's had his wide receiver room's completely been decimated all year long. He was the number 2 quarterback in fantasy football in 2021. I think at this point I'm going to put Fields right here. I think that's deserving. I think Lamar can be talked about at this next spot. I think Tua is deserving right here. One could argue Tua at number 5. One could argue Tua at number 7, number 5, you could really say 4 if you really wanted to. I could understand it with the weaponry that this guy's dealing with. But Fields looks good right around that territory, because he's going to either be lesser or above it by 1 or I feel like you could move him up or down to about 2 slots. Kyler has the rushing upside, correct. I think Kyler's coming up. I do feel like Kyler's got the weapons. He just needs to prove he can utilize them. He can stay healthy. I think we need a new coach in Arizona. I don't think he's it. I wanted to give him a chance, but he just continues to falter and fail. So we're going to go Kyler Murray, probably right there. We do have to bring up, let's see here. What quarterbacks are we missing? Tua, Kyler, Fields. Watson needs to be talked about. Dak needs to be talked about. Trey Lance, I need to get up on the screen at least. Let's put Trey Lance on screen here. I got to get his photo here and put it on the screen because we don't have Trey Lance on here. Is Watson next? I know we don't want to put Watson here because everybody wants to assume that he's not going to be on his best behavior again. But let me put Trey Lance on the screen here. Okay, Trey Lance is on the screen. Who is next? Someone said Mike White. I like the way you think. I like the positivity. Sam Darnold, no thanks. Some of these are on there from the Week 12 quarterback ranking. So you're going to see guys like Kyle Allen on here. Watson needs to be high. Okay, Kyler, I think he's overrated. Well, I mean, we have Kyler, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are we ranking Kyler that high at 9? I don't think so. Smitty, top 5 YouTuber fantasy channel, if not top 1. I like the idea of top 1, Swaggy P. But I appreciate you put me in your top 5. We're going to be number 1. We're going to be number 1, baby. Dak is not that good, says Tron Force. Well, I think Dak's deserving of this. We need to put Deshaun Watson probably. I got to get his photo as well and put it up on screen here. I think he's got to be in the 10 to 12 range. You know, like I'm not excited about him either. I don't. He looked really rusty. We'll see how he does, but I think he needs to be in this conversation right around here. We can move these around a little too. This isn't. I'm not locking him in. I think Watson should go right around here. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody. We've got Fields, we got Watson, we got Kyler, we got Dak. I'm spitballing this here, so I would not be shocked if I miss somebody that needs to be ranked. Tua, we got Kyler, we got Lamar, we got Fields, we got Watson, we got Dak, we got Trevor Lawrence on the board here. Trevor Lawrence, Lance. Kind of feel like that's where's Baker? I mean, we haven't got to him yet. If we haven't got to him yet, I haven't put him on the screen. This was based on Week 12, so there might be some guys missing. I think Trevor Lawrence, the law dog, probably needs to go here, and then maybe Trey Lance right here. And then past that, I don't know, guys. It's a total put them in a blender, turn it on, and see who you pull out. Because it's like, is Aaron Rodgers still in this conversation? Is Matthew Stafford still in this conversation? Is Tom Brady still going to return? Kirk Cousins would probably be, I suppose he'd be next, maybe Carr. So Cousins, maybe we'll put Cousins right here. You can barely see him. That's going to really make Ron Navy mad that we don't leave any room for Cousins. We just put him off in the corner, discarded like. So let's move this all over so Ron doesn't get upset. We don't want Ron getting mad. Ron, is that better? Now you can see Cousins. He's in the corner there. Carr. I think Carr needs to be talked about. Okay, let's move them all over. Let's get close, everybody. Tighten up. Okay? Whoops. Tighten up. Fields. Move Fields over. We'll move Lamar over. Make room. Kyler, scoot over, please. Can somebody in the back, because Kyler can't see. Can somebody get a stool for Kyler? He can't see. There's Kyler. Okay, Watson, keep your hands to yourself. There's Law Dog. We'll move Law Dog over. There's Trey Lance. Don't you stay still now. Don't get hurt. And then we got good old Cousins. Okay. Now what? Cousins over Pickett. Ryan's surprised. Yes, you're putting that player even ahead of Cousins. Ron's not happy. I don't know. I mean, where do you want to put Cousins? Like I feel like I'm looking at a dynasty consensus data across the industry, and I have Cousins almost exactly where Cousins is ranked. So I don't think I'm disrespecting Cousins at all. I think you could put Mr. Unlimited in this conversation again, and just maybe he gets his head right or something, and we start seeing Mr. Unlimited. Jimmy G, we don't know if Jimmy G is going to be starting anywhere next year. So how are we going to put him here? Carr, I think Carr is deserving in this conversation. Put Derek Carr right there. Aaron Rodgers, you got Pickett. I mean, Pickett hasn't developed enough yet for me to think he's going to be. He's pretty close. Pickett's close by, but like honestly, if Rodgers returned for another year, I'd rather have Rodgers over Pickett. Ron, please don't get too upset. And Tom Brady, let's see if Tom Brady returns. Now maybe we can go to Pickett. Ron, calm down, Ron, calm down. Okay, we'll put Pickett here just for Ron. There he is. He's off screen again. Oh, man. Gino. Yeah, I don't know about Gino. We'll put Gino right here. We just don't know. We just don't know what Gino's going to do, bro. We don't know where Gino's going to be at. We don't know where Aaron Rodgers is going to be at. Brady's going to be at in their careers. We got Matthew Stafford. I got to put Matthew Stafford on screen. I don't think I have Stafford. Let's see, Stafford. I don't think I have his photo anywhere, so let me go pull Stafford up. Matthew Stafford. I mean, he's still got a few years left, so he needs to be in this conversation. Matthew Stafford. Let's drop him on here. ETN or Rachaad White. Bro, this is a quarterback show. What are you doing? What are you doing, broski? And second of all, you can't sit ETN. As much as I love Rachaad White, you got to find a way to get Rachaad White into the game, bro. But I mean, there's Stafford in the background. There you go. Stafford says, "What about me?" Look at Kyler. Kyler can't see. Can somebody change spots with Kyler, please? Gino, outperform all these QBs. I know, but Ron Navy in Dynasty, it's different. Like you don't even know if Gino's going to be the starter. Like he probably, like they could draft a rookie and then you're just sitting there on borrowed time with Gino. So from a Dynasty perspective, Gino can't be anywhere. He can't even be anywhere near Trevor Lawrence. He can't even be anywhere near Dak or Kyler. It doesn't matter what he does this year. He doesn't have any guarantee for a future yet. He's been in the league so it's not like it's. This feels pretty good. I mean, we don't know where Ritter's going to be. We don't know if Jimmy G's going to be starting. We don't know if Mike White will be the starter. We don't know about Danny Dimes and Goff. We got Mac Jones hiding back here. Mac Jones, I suppose, somewhere in this territory. Let's put Mac Jones back in the very back. Mac Jones, you can barely see his head. Ritter, we don't know where Ritter's going to be. Mariota. I mean, I don't think I left anybody off that seems crazy. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and it literally feels right. This feels right. Pickett, we got Pickett in there. We gave Pickett a little respect. We put him up there. He could develop. Pickett, Cousins, Carr's there. Trey Lance is there. I don't think I left anybody off. Mac Jones is up there. Brady, Zach Wilson. I don't know if we'll ever see him. He'll probably get another shot somewhere. Maybe not New York. Maybe they trade him. Who knows? Tannehill, Jimmy G, Mills was bench. I think we got it. This is it. By the way, on consensus across the entire industry data, Ron, just so you know, Geno Smith is ranked number 32. He's the last starter in Fantasy Football Dynasty on the consensus data. Malik Willis is a good one. Let's see if we can get Malik on here. Let's see, Willis. I think Willis needs to be on this list. I agree with Ron. We'll put him right here. We don't know. I mean, he probably has more value than A-Rod and Brady, but like if A-Rod and Brady came back and Willis isn't like in the lineup yet, like you can't really rank him ahead. You do need to win now as well as for the future. So there it is. That's my top Dynasty QB rankings for 2023. Your boy Smitty doing it live. We're going to jump on the Dynasty channel for 8 minutes. Everybody click the link. I pinned it in the live chat. The link is pinned. Go to the Dynasty channel right now. I want every single one of you over on the Dynasty channel in T-minus 5 minutes. We're going to do a 5 to 8 minute show. Then we're jumping back on this YouTube channel here, the main channel, to do the 7 p.m. show a little early because your boy Smitty's got a second Thanksgiving he's got to go to. I appreciate everyone here. Get on over to the Dynasty channel right now.